Back now with our newest 3-year-olds. I had them on the 2-year-old list, but they're now 3. It's January 1st, 2022. And we will get these underway. Almost There Boss looked great training the other day. Very happy with what I've seen from him. Amor Diener looks great at Northfield Park. Arches Rainbow's in limbo right now. January 12th, she gets re-scoped to see what we're going to do with her. And then at that point, I think they're probably going to do that tie back, but we'll see. Better Be Sawyer trained great the other day. I suspect she's got to get going. I suspect Harry's going to qualify her in the next week or so. She's got that series, I believe, mid-January, if I'm not mistaken. Blue Bayou Dio, jogging good at Northfield Park. Really happy with her. Bomb Hugger back, looking great at Northfield also. Century Invictus looks great on the track. That may have been him that just come off the track, if I'm not mistaken. Confederate Cruiser is starting to train now at Northfield Park also. Eyes of 10. Shh, don't tell Amy. Eyes of 10 is coming back here to Ontario. Why? Because she's a maiden, and because I want to train her down here and get some racing and some starts into her at Mohawk and see how she does. So Eyes of 10 returning on Monday morning. Garden State Dio is at Northfield Park. She was one that probably could come back before she starts racing. We'll see how that turns out. She also is a maiden, obviously. Grace looks great at Jason's Barn. Looks very, very good. Granite Hill. Now, there's a number of these horses we're going to put in the sale. I told you guys that on mid-February. You have to enter January 7th, and we're going to start entering the horses. Granite Hill, Hill and Magic will both be on that list because I want to see how they look over the next month. If I don't like what I see, then they'll stay in the sale on mid-February. So, as I said, Granite Hill, doing his work well. Need to see him do more. Hill and Magic, will she be okay? We'll find out soon enough. Kathy with an Eye, same thing. I need to see you doing your work. They should be, all these horses should be ready to go. Well, not Hill and Magic, but these other two should be ready to go by sale time. So if they're not, for whatever reason, could be bad news bears for them. Massive Profit looks great. It's at Mario's barn. Mario just went by. Matt's MVP apparently is training great. Can't wait to see him get going. Of Tom looks awesome. I'm going to go see a girl again tomorrow when I get to Ohio. 1-2 Skip a Few looks good also in Northfield Park. Peanut Butter and Jelly's almost ready to go also qualify. Prairie Fire, heartbreaking. He re-injured his leg the other day. As I said to everybody, probably be in the sale in February. We'll tell it exactly how it is. A horse that injured his leg. We rehabbed him, brought him back, ready to qualify him, and he re-injured it again. So, very disappointing, but that is one of the things that we have to deal with here at the barn. We can't all have great news. I wish we could, but we can't. Procrastinator is starting to train now in Ohio. Looks good. Purple Aura looks like $1 million in Ohio also. Renegade Gypsy back jogging. I imagine they're going to start training him in a couple of weeks or a week here at Tamiko. Resolute Bay went his first training mile on Friday and looked good doing it. Rose Above It, a little flat. Still 1 mile, 2 minutes. Last half 59, last quarter 29 the other day. That's kind of what he was ready to go mathematically, and that's what he did. So we'll see how this guy does this Thursday. Slim Jimmy is back jogging now. Kirby told me I missed him on Jason's list, which may be accurate. And maybe I did miss him on Jason's list. Slim Jimmy. Is he not here? He's not. No. What the hell is wrong with me? That's fucking best 2-year-old and I missed him. Slim Jimmy. So Slim Jimmy's back jogging now. Looks good. Where are we at? There's so many lists here. Slim Jimmy. Stonebridge Dolce. Shh, don't tell Amy. Stonebridge Dolce is coming back here too on Monday. Stonebridge Ducati's almost ready to go. Sweet on Pete is back jogging. 3-point blue chip. Again, we're closing in on that date where he'll probably come back to start jogging and training. He's probably going to end up going, I think we're locked in. He's going to be going to Andy and Julie Miller on the East Coast. A little bit different schedule for this guy than the other horses. Taiwan On looks amazing. I'm very, very happy with the way this filly looks. She's at Northfield Park. Tioga Sunshine's back jogging now. Imagine another week or two, Harry will start training her. Probably 2 weeks. Twinbee Habanero is going to continue jogging. Somebody the other day asked me, Anthony, you were optimistic you raced in January. What happened? And then now it's March or April. Well, that's racing. That's horses. I went with him in January. Now, the fact he jumped on himself really isn't that concerning to me. That happens. The fact that he doesn't feel comfortable going a quarter and 33 seconds yet, that might sound concerning to you. It's not. He's a big colt. He's going to have to grow into himself. He's just not there yet. And again, this horse that I trained in 2 minutes at Northfield. So it's not like he's been in 20 and you're like, I hope he makes it. He already made it. I just decided to pull the plug as a 2-year-old, and he's not going to be ready early as a 3-year-old. I wish he was. I want him to be, but he's not. So we're going to have him ready in March or April. Twinkle in Her Eye is training now for Harry. She'll be ready probably in a month, I guess. Unbeatable Kemp looks like $1 million in the barn. He's going to start training probably, I think Amy asked him, the end of next week for him, which would be fine. Voyage of Ice and Fire will be in the sale and should be ready to race by the time the sale comes. Better be ready to race by the time the sale comes. Will DeWin, however, looks awesome. She's on the cross ties right now. Looks like $1 million as filly. Very excited about 2022 for her and also the next horse. World for Two. I think we treated him very well as a 2-year-old, and I expect he'll come out swinging as a 3-year-old. So those are your now sophomores. They're 3 now. We'll be back in a minute with who we have listed as 3-year-olds, who are now 4-year-olds. I have to make a 4-year-old list and then aged horses because I'm not going to integrate all this just yet. Back in just a minute.